15 hidden cancer risks in modern life and how to avoid them. Most people think cancer comes from one bad habit or one toxic exposure, but the truth is far more unsettling. In modern life, many cancer risks are woven into the air we breathe, the homes we live in, the food we eat, and the schedules we keep. You can live normally, do your best, and still be exposed every single day. Cancer today isn't just about what you choose, it's about what surrounds you. These are 15 cancer risks in modern life that are hard to avoid, and understanding them is the first step toward protecting yourself. For each of these risks, we will tell you how to protect yourself and your family from developing cancer from them. 1. Ambient air pollution. Air pollution is no longer just an environmental issue, it's a direct health threat. Fine particulate matter, known as PM 2.5, penetrates deep into the lungs and enters the bloodstream. These particles trigger oxidative stress, chronic inflammation, and DNA damage over time. The World Health Organization classifies outdoor air pollution as a Group 1 carcinogen. Long-term exposure increases lung cancer risk and contributes to breast, bladder, and colorectal cancers, even in people who never smoke. Urban traffic pollution is one of the biggest contributors. While you can't control the air outside, you can reduce personal exposure. Use air purifiers with HEPA filters indoors. Avoid outdoor exercise near heavy traffic when pollution levels are high. Support lung health with antioxidant-rich foods. Small protective steps can reduce cumulative damage over time. 2. Endocrine-disrupting chemicals, EDCs. Endocrine-disrupting chemicals interfere with the body's hormonal signaling. Substances like BPA, phthalates, PFAS, and certain pesticides mimic or block natural hormones. Even at very low doses, long-term exposure can alter estrogen, testosterone, and thyroid function. These hormonal disruptions are strongly linked to breast, prostate, thyroid, and testicular cancers. The danger isn't one exposure, it's daily, repeated contact over decades. Hormones regulate cell growth, and disrupting them increases cancer vulnerability. To reduce risk, limit plastic food containers and avoid heating food in plastic. Choose fragrance-free personal care products. Filter drinking water when possible. Read labels and minimize chemical exposure where you realistically can. Hormone balance is a powerful line of defense. Indoor volatile organic compounds, VOCs. Many modern homes trap chemicals released from furniture, paints, flooring, and cleaning products. These volatile organic compounds slowly off-gas into indoor air. Formaldehyde and benzene are among the most concerning. Chronic indoor exposure has been linked to leukemia and upper respiratory cancers. Because people spend most of their time indoors, this exposure is often constant and unnoticed. Over time, VOCs contribute to inflammation and cellular damage. Improve indoor air quality by ventilating your home daily. Open windows whenever possible. Choose low VOC paints and furnishings. Use air purifiers and reduce chemical cleaning products. Cleaner air means less silent damage. If this is opening your eyes, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Understanding risk is one of the most powerful tools for prevention. 4. Environmental microplastics. Microplastics are now found in human blood, lungs, breast tissue, and even the placenta. These tiny particles act as carriers for toxic chemicals and heavy metals. They trigger oxidative stress and immune dysregulation inside the body. While research is still emerging, early evidence suggests they may increase cancer susceptibility. The concern is not just the plastic itself, but what it delivers into tissues. Exposure is constant through food, water, and air. You can reduce exposure by avoiding plastic food packaging when possible. Use glass or stainless steel containers. Filter drinking water. Reduce reliance on single-use plastics. Lowering microplastic load reduces long-term biological strain. Have chemical residues in water and food. Modern food and water systems contain trace amounts of pesticides, heavy metals, and pharmaceutical residues. These contaminants are usually below safe limits, but exposure is chronic and cumulative. Over time, Low-dose ingestion may damage DNA and disrupt hormones. This slow biological stress can contribute to cancer development. The concern lies in decades of exposure, not a single meal. It's a background risk most people can't completely escape. Choose organic foods when possible, especially for produce. Wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly. Use water filtration systems. Rotate food choices to avoid repeated exposure from the same sources. Small changes reduce cumulative burden. Stay with me, because the next risks aren't environmental at all. They're built into how modern life functions every day. 6. Electromagnetic fields, EMFs, and chronic device exposure. Modern life involves constant exposure to wireless devices. Mobile phones, tablets, and routers emit low-level electromagnetic fields. While evidence is mixed, some studies link heavy, long-term use to gliomas and acoustic neuromas. The concern increases with proximity, duration, and cumulative exposure over many years. Devices are often carried close to the body and used late into the night. This raises questions science continues to investigate. Reduce exposure by using speaker mode or wired headphones. Avoid carrying phones directly against the body. Keep devices away from the bed at night. Use technology intentionally, not constantly. Distance and moderation matter. 7. Chronic psychological stress. Chronic stress changes the body at a biological level. Elevated cortisol suppresses immune surveillance and increases inflammation. Stress hormones can promote tumor growth once abnormal cells appear. Long-term stress also disrupts sleep and metabolism, compounding risk. While stress doesn't cause cancer alone, it accelerates disease progression. Modern life keeps many people in a constant stress state. Manage stress proactively through daily decompression habits. Prioritize rest, prayer, meditation, or quiet time. Set boundaries around work and screen use. Stress regulation strengthens immune defenses. Calm biology is resilient biology. 8. Circadian rhythm disruption. Artificial light at night disrupts the body's internal clock. Screen exposure and shift work suppress melatonin production. Melatonin helps repair DNA and suppress tumor growth. Its disruption is linked to breast, prostate, and colorectal cancers. The World Health Organization recognizes circadian disruption as a probable carcinogen. Modern lighting has changed human biology faster than evolution can adapt. Protect your circadian rhythm by dimming lights at night. Avoid screens before bed. Sleep in a dark, cool room. Maintain consistent sleep schedules. Darkness at night is biologically essential. 9. Declining sleep quality and fragmentation. Poor sleep doesn't just cause fatigue. It weakens cancer defenses. Fragmented sleep impairs immune function and DNA repair. Chronic inflammation increases when sleep is disrupted. Over time, this creates a biological environment where cancer cells can thrive. Many people sleep long hours but never achieve deep, restorative sleep. Quality matters as much as duration. Improve sleep hygiene by keeping devices out of the bedroom. Go to bed at the same time nightly. Avoid caffeine late in the day. Protect sleep as a health priority. Strong sleep supports strong immunity. 10. Sedentary lifestyle. Prolonged sitting has its own biological risks. It reduces insulin sensitivity and increases inflammation. Even people who exercise are affected if they sit most of the day. Sedentary behavior independently increases colon, breast, and endometrial cancer risk. Modern work environments encourage inactivity. This risk accumulates quietly over time. Break up sitting every 30 to 60 minutes. Stand, stretch, or walk briefly. Incorporate movement throughout the day. Daily activity is protective beyond exercise alone. Motion supports metabolic health. 11. Ultra-processed food consumption. Ultra-processed foods dominate modern diets. They contain additives, preservatives, and carcinogenic byproducts. These foods disrupt gut bacteria and promote inflammation and obesity. Strong associations exist with colorectal, pancreatic, and breast cancers. They are engineered for convenience, not health. Long-term consumption shifts the body toward disease. Focus on whole, minimally processed foods. Cook more meals at home. Read ingredient lists carefully. Balance convenience with nourishment. Food choices shape long-term cancer risk. 12. Obesogenic environments. Modern environments make weight gain easy and weight loss difficult. Excess adipose tissue produces estrogen and inflammatory cytokines. These compounds drive at least 13 different cancers. Obesity is now one of the strongest cancer risk factors worldwide. It reflects environment more than willpower. Biology responds to constant excess. Support metabolic health through movement and nutrition. Reduce stress-related eating. Focus on consistency, not extremes. Healthy weight supports hormonal balance. Balance reduces cancer-driving signals. 13. Reduced microbial diversity, microbiome disruption. The gut microbiome plays a crucial role in immune regulation. Loss of microbial diversity increases inflammation and alters estrogen metabolism. Antibiotics, processed foods, and stress disrupt healthy bacteria. This imbalance is linked to colorectal, breast, and liver cancers. Modern lifestyles reduce microbial resilience. A weakened microbiome weakens defense systems. Support gut health with fiber-rich foods. Eat fermented foods when tolerated. Avoid unnecessary antibiotics. Diversity feeds resilience. A healthy gut supports cancer resistance. 14. Chronic low-grade inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a common thread linking many modern cancer risks. It promotes DNA mutations and supports tumor growth. Pollution, stress, poor sleep, and metabolic dysfunction all fuel inflammation. Unlike acute inflammation, this state never fully shuts off. Over years, it reshapes cellular behavior. Cancer thrives in inflammatory environments. Reduce inflammation through sleep, movement, and nutrition. Manage stress intentionally. Address metabolic health early. Anti-inflammatory habits compound over time. Lower inflammation means lower risk. 15. Medical radiation exposure. Medical imaging saves lives, but repeated exposure matters. CT scans deliver higher radiation doses than standard X-rays. Cumulative exposure modestly increases lifetime cancer risk. Risk is higher when exposure occurs at younger ages. This does not mean imaging should be avoided, but used wisely. Balance benefit with necessity. Ask questions before repeated imaging. Keep records of past scans. Use alternatives when appropriate. Informed decisions reduce unnecessary exposure. Awareness protects without fear. Modern cancer risk isn't about one toxin. It's about years of cumulative biological strain. The goal isn't perfection, but reduction and resilience. If this video helped you understand the reality of modern cancer risks, please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Knowledge is protection, and sharing it could help someone you care about.